Whew. Hi there. So yeah, this is a video about feelings. The number one thing, or rather specifically feelings within our human bodies. And like the human body in general, all societies across the earth, most of societies have some form of like human bodily function suppression. In either it is mentally, emotionally, or physically, but either way, there's almost always something that has got to do with feeling something that most of us avoid. And heck, here's a good example. Anyone who says, oh, I have issues with depression, anxiety, I have issues with like anger, love, or joy, or you name it. So many feelings. But what they are actually presenting or saying is, I have an issue feeling this. And also the added interpretation of this, I have an issue allowing to feel this. And what I mean by this, well, it is as it sounds. It is basically a feeling that is there, but if that feeling flowed or thought or whatever sensation in the body flowed smoothly, you wouldn't complain about having those things anymore, you know? Because if those things or sensations were flowing, if you allowed, that flow, that sense of flowing and allowance, and surrendering to the feeling to be there, there would be little, way less complaining about it. And and even hearing this, it's like, no, but, like so many buts. And most people just jokingly, like, the only feeling, of course there are always exceptions, that some family dynamics, even, like the whole family too, can only allow certain feelings as a whole. Let's say a family who have many issues, they may only allow to feel specific, feelings. And then there are other dynamics that simply won't allow to feel anything. Family dynamics that are basically based upon avoiding everything, like, with addictions and coping skills, like, like alcohol, drug use, smoking, extreme video gaming, just, pouring their time and energy into literally any form of addiction that pays any attention away from how they feel in their body. It's like, this is our body, it exists, but do we actually allow ourselves to acknowledge that this body exists? And again, how many cultures, people, and family dynamics actually acknowledge this specific thing? I exist. And like, just because of this existence, it is valid enough, valued enough to deem as prioritizable and importantable. In any case, I am also avoiding myself, and this is exactly why I am doing this video, because it is part of my own coping. It is basically I'm expressing outward because I avoid my own feelings in my own body. That's some self-awareness practice, bitches. This is my way of kind of coping and avoiding myself. By being in this kind of delusional, even using my own brain, intelligence, and self-awareness as a tool, like, to escape my... Am I using myself to escape myself? Yes, kinda. Because I'm fucking awesome. Like, fuck, I like my own energies. I mean, look at me. I'm speaking in a video, openly, about these things. And I'm definitely somewhat in a trigger too. And so yeah. I also put a pizza in the oven, so I'm basically making this a quick video. I could ramble on about this for a long time, but I kind of can't, so eesh. So yeah, I was going to make this a lot more epic, but that epicness got short because I'm also hungry. So yeah. Okay, so some final words on this. My point in this video is feelings exist, and society has been taught to avoid human bodies and their natural feelings, including, you know, crying, anger, joy, love, you name it. So many feeling sensations and somatic feeling or felt sensations in the body. Most of these, like pains, uncomfort, and even positive states, you name it. How many cultures and people around the world have been taught to actually allow themselves to be that sensitive, to let them feel subtle things about their own physical experience? That's a good question to ponder. And this is a good question for you too, who is watching. How much do you allow yourself to just stop anything you're doing? Breathe. And let yourself actually feel something. That's your homework for the next 20 minutes. To practice feeling something and acknowledge its existence to be valid. To just acknowledge that I feel this. I should feel this. It is okay. And it is like, because it is there, it is important. If it wasn't important, the universe, whatever energies is structuring up our world, it would never let itself be known unless it had some form of significance or importance. And you watching this, because you exist, it means you too have an importance and that the universe is supporting your existence. Thank you.